Hello and welcome to another Reaconteur video, and today's video is the dungeon progression, where I have to progress only using dungeons like Layer 2, the Duke and Ferryman boss fights, and the brand new Ceramade Hollow. If you enjoy, make sure to subscribe, since only about 20% of the people watching right now are actually subscribed. And now let's get straight into it. The first thing I had to do was actually get the new Ignition Union Origin, simply because it gives the easy ability to access the Ceramade Hollow, which is really important for this progression, as it's what I'll be using for the first like 10 levels, because A, it's new and cool, and B, it's an easy progression route for the first 10 levels, and then the progression starts. Alright, this is like my actual first time playing Deepwoken in so long. Like, I haven't played in a long time. I noticed a lot of new differences here, though. Like, we got the, difficulty slider. So, I'm just gonna start with this because I spawn right here, and it's supposed to be freshy friendly. Saturday, hopefully this video is coming out Wednesday. Saturday is supposed to be this Type Soul tournament thing, and it was really funny because it's supposed to be like there were two wheels of like the special threat players, which of course I was included on there. You know, I'm a demon at that game. And then there was another wheel with the casual players, like they were listed as casuals. Okay, this is how we go through. And it was really funny because they put all the EU players, regardless of skill level, in casual because the thing is in like NA servers. So even if you're a really good EU player, you were listed as a casual player for having a disadvantage, and a bunch of people just started getting into fights over it. It was really funny. I ended up with some guy named Builder Boy, and sadly he dropped out because he's Asian and he didn't want to like throw my game, I guess. He didn't want us to lose because of him, because he said he wasn't that good at the game. And when he said that, it was like, oh, it doesn't really matter. It's just a little funny event we were supposed to do. Like, I didn't really care if he was bad at the game. He really didn't want to throw it, so I guess they're replacing him, Builder Boy, which he had like 300,000 subs. They're trying to find someone with like an equal sub count to him, so they're trying to get Infernasu on my team now, which is pretty sick. And I would like to team with Infernasu because I like Infernasu. He's cool. We've had experiences together, mostly involving two big men, sweaty and all the right places, having a good time. With that being said, this is a really cool dungeon. If you guys just like hearing me talk, maybe I'll do another one of these, because if this is literally all it is, you guys just want to hear me talk, I'm assuming it can't touch the lava, then I'll do as many of these as you guys want, because these are actually, I just like talking. Maybe I'll do a Reaconteur wife progression. I'll bring her onto the stream, and we'll just talk the entire time. Okay, I can't touch those cracks either. But yeah, I don't really know how to do progression videos that well. I've only done like one other progression video, and it was edited really well just to end up having mid performance as far as videos go, which is really disappointing because it's like, really? My 13-minute progression video got outperformed by a 40-minute one because it's shorter, even though it's got like a higher retention percentage. It was just kind of lame. Like, I was upset by it. I probably shouldn't be upgrading my heavy first. For the first time in history, I'm actually kind of hyped to play Deepwoken. This place is really cool. This is one of the best updates they've released in a long time. In the sea of like mediocre legendary weapons that I have not been less interested in, we get this cool dungeon just out of nowhere, seemingly. Which is really funny, because I remember how everyone was just spamming the Discord because, like, the Friday, the weekly update was delayed, and they're like, this is Conquest! This has to be Conquest! No, it's not Conquest. It's not Conquest. It was never gonna be Conquest. I don't know why people thought it would be Conquest. I think it's really funny people thought it was gonna be Conquest, though, because it's like, why would it be Conquest? It's not gonna be Conquest. You're so delusional. You're so insanely delusional, and I need a pickaxe to mine those. But yeah, it's like, you're all so insanely delusional to think that it was going to be Conquest that came out with this. No, why would it ever be Conquest? Please tell me why it would have ever in a million years been Conquest. Conquest is gonna come out like 6 years from now. The game's gonna die. It's gonna be at like 2,000 players average, and then Conquest is just gonna release out of nowhere. The game's gonna get resurrected for a week, and then everyone's gonna be like, oh, remember that cool Roblox game that was a lot of fun that I really enjoyed back in the day, back in my day. Then everyone's gonna call me Unk because I said back in my day in a video. I know, right? It's not like that happens every time. Oh, this is the loot. Oh, wait, is that really it? There's not enough fuel in the drill to get to the next floor yet. Better get... I was supposed to buy a pickaxe. Oh my god. Whatever. Let's just see what decent gear I have here. Wow, it actually feels really weird to play Deepwoken. This doesn't even feel... Oh, my mic's on. It doesn't even feel like Deepwoken. Like, it really doesn't. Oh, did I go deeper? Oh, it's randomly generated? That's so cool. No wonder it took them so long to get this. Okay. That's really cool. Where do I put this in? Where do I put it in? Oh, I just put it there. I remember the first time I tried playing, I went to go get a thumbnail, and the build I wanted to use for the thumbnail was stuck in the depths. And keep in mind, it's like my first time playing Deepwoken in actual years. Like, actual years. But it was really funny because I'm trying to get out of the depths, and the first thing I see on my first actual time playing Deepwoken, just because I had to escape the depths, first thing I see is a corrupted broodlord. I just took the screenshot in the depths. I ran back into the little hideout, because it's also not like a max build. It wasn't like completely done, but it also wasn't freshy. So I didn't want to wipe on it, or didn't want to go layer 2 like that. So it was just really... Can I touch this? Oh, that does pretty good damage. Okay. But yeah, it was just its own, like, annoying thing there. Because I did not want to wipe on it, and I didn't want to go through the Broodlord, and I didn't want to rejoin another server. And then I'm pretty sure they patched out the method of escaping the depths where you, like, jump over the wall. Which is like, why would they do that? That was the only way I knew how to do it, and I don't play this game enough to learn the other methods. Can I go up this? This is cool. This big drill. Big drill. I'll probably release this in 2 or 3 parts. You know, I just want to see how, like, unedited, or minimally edited, just me talking does. You guys might like to hear it. I don't even know. We'll see. We'll see how the video does. If it does bad, don't expect a part 2. No, I'm just kidding. I'll probably finish it no matter what. You guys seen that Roblox game Paradox, the new Bleach game? It's probably going to overtake Type Soul. So, I mean, Type Soul is just... I'm hyped for this Battle Royale event that they're doing. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll probably be paired up with Infernasu. Not Infernasu, I don't know who I'm going to get paired up with. But it's going to be pretty fun. If you guys just like hearing me talk, then you should come to the Twitch streams. I like streaming on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Not every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. But if I stream, it's on a Monday, a Wednesday, or a Friday. Ah! Oh, look at that. I forgot it was one of the fat ones. I almost didn't do that. Carnivore. Huh. I'll take Carnivore. I'll take Carnivore. I might as well. It's a decent talent. Fishman. I'm going... Oh, wait. They changed it. Gain additional healing from knocking others in water. I didn't know they changed it like that. Huh. Whatever. I'm going for Alley Cat. Let's take this back. Alright, Fireblade. Gotta take it. Why? Fireblade is the GOAT. And I don't even know what's, like, the meta anymore. I remember for a while it would just be, like... I think it was Erudition Vitality. So I'm just gonna take Erudition. I am so out of everything with this game. This is probably the most creative thing they've done in a while for Deepwoken. And we finally got Ignition Union content, which so many people have wanted for so long. But it wasn't what we thought we would get. Everyone was assuming we would be able to raid people in Layer 2. And then it would become like a PvP event. And I had some really cool ideas for it. Like, I thought it would be cool if, like, you had, like, corrupt Ignition Union members, and you did, like, a quest, and that quest made you, like, more evil aligned, I guess, in the lore. And because of this, you're, like, I don't know, you're working for Chaser as backup to, like, stop people from coming to his sanctum and, like, killing him. So you, the player, are going there to help Chaser to kill people, and then you get loot for killing them, and then they get loot for getting past you and killing the Chaser. So it's kind of like capture the flag with the end goal being Chaser, which I think would have been really cool. And I think that's like the kind of good PvP content that Deepwoken doesn't have. Like, Deepwoken does not have good PvP. Well, not that the combat itself is bad, but the combat content is really, like, poorly done so far. Like, we have Chime of Conflict, which I still to this day think it's the worst update in the entire game. Chime of Conflict sucks. I don't like playing it. I played it for a sponsorship the other day, and that was it, because that's all I can stand. I bet a lot of you didn't know this, but I also, I sing, actually. I'm pretty good at it, too. I'm very bad at mixing, though, so I gotta work on my actual audio skills. Because although I have been doing song covers for YouTube members, which I'm trying to get one out for this month, too. I'll try and get monthly song covers out for YouTube members, make you guys the $5 membership fee worth it. Or more if you want to pay more, but you don't have to. I do like when you guys do it, though, because I'm greedy, if you guys didn't know. That being said, I do like singing, and I do like talking. And you can get more of both on Twitch, at twitch.tv/Reaconteur, or even just at the live channel. Because the live channel, I started this channel initially to do whatever I wanted. Like, I don't care about money from YouTube, which is why I really hate when I see comments of people like, Bill's rent must be high! No, actually, first of all, I don't rent. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, it's like, no, because I don't do this for money, and I don't even keep most of it. Most of my money goes back into YouTube or other things. I don't keep it for myself. I don't use it for material stuff on my own. Okay, well, they're talking. Sentient mud skippers. Oh my god. Let's eat that one, parry that one. Sometimes I'll get stuck in an infinite mud skipper combo, and it's just so annoying. And you can't say skill issue, because I know it happens to a lot of you too. If you're watching this, it's probably happened to you on multiple occasions, so don't say skill issue, okay? But as I was saying, I started this channel to kind of just do whatever I want for fun. And then I sort of fell into a niche, and now I kind of like do stuff for the fans. So like I upload the videos I think you guys will like, and then it kind of became a little bit unfun for a while because I felt like I had to meet a quota for you guys, and that's not why I'm doing this. I actually am enjoying playing Deepwoken and just talking. I know, surprising, right? I'm enjoying Deepwoken. This is the first layout I saw the first time. I wonder how many layouts there are, because it does not seem randomly generated anymore. But yeah, I kind of got really tired of YouTube, which is why... There's two of them! Oh! Oh! No! 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 You can't come in here. Yep. Yeah, get me out of here. So, as I was saying, yeah, I stopped doing YouTube for fun, which is why if you look back in February was probably my worst performing month in YouTube history. Like, all of my analytics were down in February. I didn't want to really upload videos. I tried to upload, and then I would miss uploads. I just really didn't want to do any of it back then. And then right after February, I looked at the analytics, and then I realized I'm disappointing people. Like, people like my videos. Some people hate me, some people love me. There's people in between. I don't really care about the people that hate me, because I was disappointing the people who like my videos, who enjoy watching them. So I felt like I had to, like, get back into it. Which is why, since the end of February to now, I have uploaded 3 times a week without fail. I have uploaded more videos per month within the last 3 months than ever, and I'm pretty happy about that because I don't got anything better to do. I'm rich, and I do what I want. I do what I want for fun. This whole YouTube stuff is for fun. But then I also did the second live channel, which I started uploading to pretty recently. And I'm having a lot of fun with those videos. They get less views, but they still get decent views for what I'd expect, honestly. So I'm honestly happy that you guys just watch those if you're one of the fans that does watch those. Because I really like doing the live channel stuff. It is genuinely the most fun that I have doing YouTube. And I love it more than anything. Except my wife. I love her more than making those videos. And, my hedge fund that I own. Okay, YouTube is my 3rd priority in life. But yeah, let me get a boulder real quick. But it's just a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Ooh, let me get that. Of course you guys enjoy the videos, otherwise you wouldn't watch them. And some people hate the videos so much that they keep watching them. I don't understand those people. You can hate me. But, I don't understand it. I guess I'll take Loot Skipper, even though I have always been against Loot Skipper. I've always said it's a garbage talent. Well, I'm not really going to use mantras that much, so let me take that. And then that brings me to another conversation involving YouTube. I hate being compared to other YouTubers, and I don't like when people compare anyone to other YouTubers in general. Generally, like, why are you comparing 2 different YouTubers? They're different people, they have different, even if the niche is the same, different personalities, different everything. What was it? People sometimes compare me to Supa. I don't like that comparison because I don't at all have a similar content style to Supa. I am generally commentary-based content. Supa is generally progression-based content. And then people will still complain, or still compare me to him, even... Oh, yeah, I'm not getting that back. Even though I don't really do anything similar to him in the slightest. And then people hate me and Supa, of course. Everyone has haters except for, like, Agamatsu. Does anyone actually hate Agamatsu? If you hate Agamatsu, put it in the comments. Put hashtag fuck you Agamatsu in the comments if you hate Agamatsu. If you hate Agamatsu, I'd love to hear why. But yeah, it's just its own thing. Like, people hate everyone. Everyone gets hate. Some people just hate without reason. I don't hate anyone. I don't have enemies. Which is like, some people will hate on me because they'll watch my videos and pick up this, like, egotistical, arrogant persona that I put on in a lot of my videos. But, like, it's literally written into my scripts. Like, everything I do is scripted. I don't actually act like that. I don't talk like that. So it's annoying when people, like, hate on me for something I say in a video or how I act in a video. Like, it's not a video made for entertainment purposes. Like, I'm putting on a character. I don't talk anywhere near this much in person. I'll be sitting in a boardroom meeting completely silent because I don't care. Well, no, I do care. It makes me money. But, see, even that was scripted. I thought of that joke before I was gonna say it. It really is its own thing. And then it's like, it's this whole thing where it's like I don't upload. Like, look at any other, oh, I dropped it. Look at any other YouTuber and compare their, like, total amount of videos on their channel to me. I have, like, 250 videos on my channel, and then, like, it will be, like, I saw a comment the other day that really was, like, annoying, because it's, like, some guy left a comment on, it was actually the Rel C's video I made, where I was making fun of Rel C's, because first of all, I hate when I make videos, right? And like the title or thumbnail combination is a bit clickbaity, because they should be. Realistically, like, get real. If everything on YouTube that you click on is clickbait, like, it's everything. And I remember the first time I made a Rel C's video, there's so many dumb kids like in that game's community that in the intro of the video I said, well, I don't actually hate Rel C's, so the title and thumbnail are clickbait. Because I don't hate Rel C's. Like, I don't like it, I don't dislike it. It looks like it could be fine, it looks like it'll be alright. I'll try it out, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it that much, but I don't hate it. So I said, I don't hate Rel C's, title clickbait. Not in exactly like that. And then all the little kids are disliking the video in the comments like, oh, clickbait, you're a scammer. It's like, what? So, you hate people that hate on your game, but then you're gonna hate me for not actually hating your game. And then one of the comments on that video was like, this is why you don't even have 50k subscribers. And it's like, no, I don't think it is, because your favorite YouTuber with 50k subscribers probably has triple my uploads. So no, I don't think that has anything to do with it in the slightest. Like, it really is just about like the amount of videos you upload. Like, in terms of like videos uploaded to subscriber efficiency, I am like 3rd highest within the Deepwoken community. The only people above me are Burbingish, Skipper Gripper, and I think that's it, actually. Burbingish, Skipper Gripper, and I think Crimson Kaido. Is it Crimson Kaido? Or Always AFK. Always AFK, not Crimson Kaido. Sorry, got that a little bit confused. Yeah, but every Deepwoken YouTuber that has more subs than me, they all have more videos than me by like a long shot. Like, look at Valicus, look at Supa, look at Agamatsu. They all have like triple, quadruple, maybe even 5 times my uploads. I don't know how to get the chests on here. I don't know where to clear. But yeah, they all have like 5 times my uploads, and people are like, oh, you have less subs than them, so you're bad. And it's like, okay, 30k less subs than someone in exchange for, I don't know, 300 less videos? Like, it's not really a fair comparison now, is it? But people choose to just cherry pick any analytic they can, just because they can. And I don't really care. Because I always gotta think about it this way, right? Why would I care about YouTube when I can look at my bank account and be the happiest Deepwoken YouTuber? You know? The numbers don't matter. Because I can be the happiest Deepwoken YouTuber at any time. And all I gotta do is look at my bank account. Look at my Fidelity account. Look at my Weeble account. Look at my... I don't have a Roth IRA. I don't need a retirement account. Which... another thing, sometimes I like talking about financial advice just for fun. There's so much mediocre financial advice just everywhere, especially in America. Like, it's advertised everywhere. And it's like, oh, you build up slow, build up your money slowly. Don't get ahead of yourself. You gotta do your research. To be fair, I got pretty lucky. I will say that. I didn't come from wealth, but I did get pretty lucky. I got a lot of money now. And it's just like, all of it is, let's see if it's better. 18? Is it better than what I have? It's like, there's so much useless information on how to build up money over a long period of time. And it's like, why would anyone want to do that? I understand why some people would, but that just personally doesn't work for me. Like, people are like, oh, build wealth for the next generation, and they tell you, like, establish a Roth IRA, 401k, get a job with good benefits, 50-30-20, all this shit that's just never actually going to let you live the way you want to live. Because all of this information is just, like, spouted out by banks to tell you to get a good credit score because good credit benefits them more than it benefits you. Realistically, you don't ever need a credit card if you're rich. I still use credit cards because I like them, because, like, well, actually, this is a bad example because I just dropped American Express. But the American Express Gold Card, in its prime, not now, they just made it worse and then made the fee larger. It's still worth it, I would say, but not personally for me. Overall, it definitely is, though. If you don't know, I'll just explain it real quick. Amex Gold Card right now is like $325, and then if you spend $8,000 a year, you'll pretty much get more than what the fee is worth in points, which spending $8,000 a year as an adult is pretty easy. So just put it on the credit card and pay it off before your grace period's over and you're fine. You basically just get free money from it. I canceled it because they raised their thing and then they got rid of some of the benefits or changed them around in a way that are less beneficial to me. But back to what I was saying is like, there's so much financial advice catered to basically everyone that just would never actually help you live the way you want to live. Like, yeah, you can live comfortably following most of that advice. I could not be selfless enough to have possibly ever thought to set up the next generation with money by building up generational wealth, by doing all these things. Like, I hated when I was younger, I would hate seeing all these videos and it's like, oh, do this and you'll have like $5 million by the time you're 65. And it's like, okay, I'm 65. What am I gonna do with $5 million? Like, what do you want me to do with that information? Like, okay, if I want to, I could do that. And if I did that, it'd be really good for my kids. They could live the life I wanted. But the thing is, I don't have kids, and I'm still pretty young. I know a lot of you call me Unk, but I'm not that old. I'm not even 25 yet, all right? I'm nowhere near the middle age level of 30. I couldn't possibly think of doing all that because it's like, oh, they want you to do all this stuff. They want you to set up the next generation. But if I set up the next generation, I am going to live almost miserably. So, oh my god. Chat, do I fight this? I do because I'm a demon. Oh my god, no, wait. Yeah, no, I don't fight this. Oh my god, I don't fight this. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. I don't want it. Let's say butterfly too. Alright. Stop giving me this. I'm burning it. Miscellaneous Bastion, Acrobat. Might as well take Acrobat. I'll just roll 2, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like using mantras in PvE. So, I mean, if you're a selfless enough person, it's a good thing to do. It really is. I would really recommend following all those bits of advice. But if you want to live your ideal life, and your ideal life does not involve working till you're 65, then don't take that advice and take risks. Like, a lot of risks. I take a lot of risks. I've taken a lot of risks, and I'm doing pretty good now. And I'm happy. Like, I wouldn't recommend following any of that, personally. And I didn't. Worked for me. Doesn't mean it'll work for everyone. I, admittedly, was very lucky. Realistically, you can skim a few... well, okay, let me say this again. Well, there's a few things you could do to just save and make more money. If you make less than $12,000 a year, but you work a job where they take money out of your paycheck to pay your taxes for you, you can get that money back on your tax returns most of the time. It depends on what state you live in, but generally, if you file taxes and you make less than a certain amount of money, which where I live is like $13,500, I believe, then you file your taxes properly. You put in like applicable write-offs, you'll end up getting more money back from taxes than you spend on taxes because of those checks that got taken out. So this is good for those younger people who are now working jobs. So if you're like 16, 17, 18, whatever, and you're working a lower paying job or a part-time job, or you're doing it for the summer or something, or you're taking a semester off or something from college or whatever, then that's just a little thing you could do. And generally, I didn't say this. I did not say this on video, by the way. If you're hearing this, this is a dream. You're not hearing a... That should have hit. You're not hearing a word I'm saying right now. But if you file a 1099, then you can realistically take a few $1,000s off the top of your taxes, and the IRS generally won't be able to detect it, because the difference between a W-2 and a 1099 is the parties filing. With a W-2 form, you file taxes and your employer files taxes as well for you. So your employer says, my employee made this much money, and you say, I made this much money. If those numbers add up, you're good. If those numbers don't add up, either you or your employer is in trouble. Depends on who was wrong. Now, if you do a 1099, the only person really filing that, or how much money you made, is you. So, first of all, there's not going to be anyone taking money out of your check, because that's your job to do. But second of all, you're the only person that's generally sourcing that information. Depends on your source, though. Some online things will give the IRS your tax and income info. Some of them don't. Really depends. So just feel free to risk it. And if it ended up wrong, I did not say any of this if you're in prison now. Honestly, sometimes I run out of things to talk about. Like, I've been talking for the last 38 minutes straight, Like there's like I've 38 minutes straight. I've just been straight up talking. The funny thing about talking for 8 minutes straight is I get really dry mouth, but I'm really good at talking for very long amounts of time. It's like you guys know like the Olympics, how they have like the endurance runners versus the speed runners. Yeah, it's like I'm a very good endurance runner in talking. Like I can talk for a long time at normal speeds and hold normal conversations and talk to people normally. But what I can't do is talk really fast, really loud for a long period of time, you know? Like, have you ever met someone, they just know how to keep talking and they're really loud and annoying? Yeah, I'm not that. I am the endurance talker. I can talk for a long period of time at a normal volume with normal people, one-on-one preferably. So, for those of my viewers, you guys like tailoring? I love tailoring. If I had time, which I honestly probably do, I'd probably learn to become an apprentice tailor because I love tailors. I love tailors. I love all of them. Every tailor I've ever dealt with, amazing people. The thing about that is, it's hard, it's time-consuming, and it is not something I would like to do. So yeah, with that being said, I don't know why I said I'd like to do it, because I actually wouldn't. Like, reassessing it, I just wouldn't. It just wouldn't be fun at all. Not in the slightest. So I don't know why I said I would. I immediately refuted it when I realized like the implications behind it, which is why I like talking aloud like this, just talking like into a recording or to myself. Like I usually think, I don't know if all of you do this, but when I think, I like to think with my words. So I'll just start talking to nobody, and people will think I'm crazy if I do it in public, so I don't. But generally, I do like talking to myself just because it makes it easier to really like think about what I'm saying. I want to see how many floor generations there are for this. I'm assuming there's more the deeper you go, because I've only seen, what, 3 or 4? And I know that there's also like new types of mobs with like the molten rock on them and all that. And I'm assuming I'm going to see some of those if I go down lower, which means I'm hoping to see deeper, cooler floors, because I've seen the same 3 like 4 times already, and it's a little bit lackluster. What do the black ones do again? Do they explode? I forgot what the black ones do. Okay, nothing. Oh, those aren't even the black ones. The black ones are the ones that die when you parry them. Okay, that's just 1, right? Why does it have to be 2 every time? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, bro, can you chill out? It's not that deep. That's not even fair. Oh my god, they just move stacked on me. Oh, they used the unblockable right after the punch that I have to parry. That's not even fair. That's not even like slightly fair. Nope. I'm out. Yeah, that's not fair. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. I like how I feel like every single like PvE update, they've made a patch about how they stopped mobs from like jumping you, and then stuff like that happens. Like, no, devs, I don't think you have, actually. I really don't think you have, because the angels still do it in Trial of 1. Those guys just did it right there. Like, every update they say something about it, and they just don't do it. They just don't do it. Never. Never have they ever done it. Oh yeah, evasive expert. With that being said, chat, or I don't know why I keep saying chat. I'm not streaming. I'm just so used to saying chat because of when I am streaming. How big are your families? People in the comments. Cause I got a pretty decently sized family that I came from. I got a sister, 2 brothers. I'm the youngest of 4. But you guys didn't think that, right? You guys didn't think Reaconteur would be the youngest, right? Yeah, you guys are so funny. I can already see the comments. But Reaconteur, how are you the youngest of 4 if you're 80 years old? Let me try and actually clear this one, because I have yet to actually get the chest from this generation of the map. So let me see if I can do that this time. I accidentally fainted. Okay. Let me stop. I think if I go down that way, I should get it. Now, see, look, this is a classy use of rings. Because, look, this ring could actually work with this build just because of my skin color. I don't talk about the applicable uses of rings a lot, but this is one of them. As you can see, my skin is the same blue as this, and the white goes well with that skin color in general. So it works. Some rings can work, guys. Most just don't, because you guys don't know a single thing about color theory. But some rings can sometimes work. Just not when you guys use them, because you always use them wrong. I have yet to see a single decent usage of rings. You guys all do it terribly. Every drip submission. Which is why the next submission isn't for drip. It's for bedrooms. Submit your bedrooms, your PC setups. Give me a full house tour if you want. What's not fun is looking at your terrible drip. And the other day I had some... Like, I'm not even joking when I say this. The most annoying fuck ever come into my DM and say, hey, can you rank my drip real quick? And I said no, submit it to the stream. Now, you might be thinking, well, why didn't you want to rank it? Because, if you guys know, I got 1,200 drip submissions in the last stream. That's a lot. You guys think I want to be ranking more drip? More mediocre drip at that. He sent me the screenshots. Mid! It wasn't even good. It wasn't even good to justify wasting my time, alright? I said, no, I'll do it on stream. Submit it to the forum. He was like, but I don't want it on the stream. And then I was like, well, too bad I don't want to rank it in DMs. Like, you're being annoying. You know I rank it for videos. You know I rank it on stream. But you're still going to go into my DM thinking you're special enough for me to rank it for you personally because you don't want to be in a stream, right? And then he was like, and then he said, that's wild, and blocked me on Discord. You blocked me because I wouldn't rank your mediocre drip? It was a 4.5 if you're watching this video. It was a 4.5. It was a 4.5, and I want you to know it's below mid. It would have been like a 5, but your stupid, annoying attitude makes it even worse. And then guess what he had the audacity to do after he blocked me? He decided to delete the drip from my DMs. He was gatekeeping. That's why he didn't want it to be on the stream. He was gatekeeping mid Deepwoken drip. And that's why he didn't want it to be on my stream. Because he was trying to gatekeep it. Like, bro, nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. I assure you, it wasn't good enough for anyone to want it. Because it was mid. It just wasn't even good. It actually just wasn't even good. Like, I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. It was like a black and blue build, and it was so mid. It was so insanely, disgustingly mid. And he comes into my DMs, trying to waste my time, and then he gets mad because he's trying to gatekeep his drip and I don't want to rank it unless it's publicly. Like, yeah, I do it for the entertainment. I don't rank your drip to rank your drip. Who do you think you are? Stay out of my DMs, which generally, like, I normally don't get, like, this mad when people ask me to rank their drip, but the way he carried it out was just so annoying with, like, his whole, like, trying to gatekeep and then, like, blocking me, even though he was the one bothering me. So I couldn't even give him the explanation on why I didn't want him DMing me his drip, which was, I get 1,200 submissions a day. Like, I don't want to rank yours specially. It's just like, I deal with so much drip already. I don't want to rank yours in DMs. So don't DM me your drip. If you're watching this video, don't DM me your drip. Not now, not ever. I will never rank drip in DMs. No, they're not going to fight. Okay. So they'll fight the other mud skippers, but they won't fight each other. That's not even fair. But yeah, I really don't like when you guys DM me your drip. Like, don't DM me your drip, bro. I have a submission thing for it for a reason. I don't want to take time out of my day to rank your probably mediocre drip. I'm not saying your drip is mediocre if you're watching this, but more than likely it is. I'm sorry, but so many of you are just not good at, like, you're just not good at it. Like, I'm sorry. Drip just isn't for some of you. Like, it just actually isn't. And I know that sounds mean, but, like, you ever seen someone with, like, a terrible music taste, and you're just like, yeah, maybe you just shouldn't be listening to music. Like, maybe music is just something you should stay away from. Some of you are like that, but in Deepwoken drip. I want to tell a funny story about Supa real quick, but he actually, so you might not know this, but he, I don't remember exactly when, but I was here for it when he AI generated some thumbnails. Why is that spawning on the first floor? It spawns so early, and whenever they spawn, everything is just automatically aggroed onto me. But Supa actually AI generated 2 thumbnails. It's this one where it has like an anime sword fighter with like a flaming sword in it. Like, that's what the thumbnail is, right? And I remember this was when like AI generation was coming in its peak. It was me, Supa, our other friend, Cabbage Lord, if you know who he is. He's a cool guy. And Lord Sendo in a call. And Lord Sendo and Supa were playing around with AI generation, and something cool came up, and Supa was like, oh, I'm gonna use this for a thumbnail. And I thought it was just really funny that he was using an AI generated image for a thumbnail. Because if you know what the thumbnail, it's pretty distinct. Like, it's his only thumbnail that looks like that at all. Because it's the only thumbnail with like an original anime character with like a flaming sword on it. And I remember he reused it like a year later, and he just used, I guess, Photoshop or something. Probably Photoshop. I'm pretty sure Supa has Photoshop. he just used Photoshop to like put a color balance over it and change the flames into purple flames, which I thought was so funny when I saw it. Like, I'm not even joking. I thought it was the funniest thing ever, because using AI art for your thumbnail is really funny. Like, I just thought it was like a really comedic thing. But then reusing the thumbnail for it was like, it actually was just really funny to see. Nothing against Supa though. Like, I just thought that was like a really funny thing that happened. Generally I stray away from like collaboration videos with other YouTubers. You guys have probably never seen a collaboration on my channel. I had maybe one ever and 2 were planned ever. So if you don't know, it was completely scrapped sadly because the mods decided to boost us in Peroxide. You remember Peroxide? I was gonna do a duo exploit progression. Sorry, let me correct myself. Duo progression with key exploits. I was not cheating. I was not exploiting. I was going to do a duo progression with key exploits. This is when he went clean. He stopped cheating. This was after that. We were not gonna cheat in the progression. I was not cheating, I promise. Anyway, I was going to do a dual progression in Peroxide with key exploits, and we are both gonna get Segunda and all that. And we ended up not doing it because the mods just, like, hard boosted us. Like, the mods gave us these potions that would increase your damage, but didn't have, like, an upper limit. So the mods would just heal us while giving us these potions that damage you and give you a damage up. And we were, like, Fishbone Hollows one-shotting, like, level 300 Vastacar players, like testers and stuff. It was really funny. And honestly, it could have made it for a video just because of how funny it was that we were like Fishbone Hollows one-shotting people. We ended up not really making anything out of it, and I kind of wish we did though, because it would have just been fun to have like a video with Key Exploits on my channel. Because Key Exploits, he's chill. I like Key Exploits. He's a cool guy. If you're watching this, Key, you're cool. But yeah, Key Exploits is actually one of my favorite people in the whole Deepwoken-ish community, the whole Deepwoken extended universe. The whole community, that like, it branches out quite a lot. Like, I feel like the community for Type Soul, Deepwoken, and basically every Roblox Bleach game, and then like things like what's it called? What were the Arcane Odyssey? Where they all like really converge. Like, there's a lot of big overlap in those communities. Probably because Deepwoken is full of anime references, and Type Soul is like a semi-Deepwoken-ish combat style with Bleach, so anime reference. You know, like, it all kind of comes back together when you look at it like that. There's a lot of stuff I do like doing. Like, I like making the lore videos. What is crazy about those lore videos is how many people take them so seriously. Like, bro, why do I keep getting this generation here? It's so lame. So many people take the lore analyzation videos so seriously, and it's like, bro, I'm making a video making fun of inconsistencies in the lore of a Roblox game you paid $5 for. You don't need to defend it. And so many people are like, oh, you're wrong about this and that and that. And it's like, I don't care. I actually couldn't care less. And I've had people get mad at me for those lore videos. Like, why are you getting mad? You should know that the lore is bad and inconsistent because you don't even know it. You're defending the lore that you don't even know because it's inconsistent, using these inconsistencies as proof for why the lore isn't that bad. Like, do you guys hear yourselves? Like, some of you just take stuff way too seriously, and it's like, come on, bro. It's a Roblox game. I can poke fun at the lore with, like, I don't understand why people get so mad about stuff like that. Like, how could you possibly be getting mad because I said, what? That the ocean is communist. And you're getting genuinely mad over that? Like, come on, bro. Please get a grip. Above all else, you need to get a grip on reality. Because it's not that deep. It never was that deep, and it could not possibly be that deep in any alternate timeline. Oh my god, they're attacking off sync. That's not even fair. Okay, wait, I can maybe kill you. Let me fireblade you. Oh yeah, I think I can do this. Oh, I can definitely do this. You're cooked. Oh my god, this is like when Gojo got his awakening. Oh my god, life feels so good right now. Oh, you can't even touch me. Oh my god, you can't even touch me. Oh, you're so right. Oh, I love tweaking. Spine cutter. Love that talent. Alright, rapid punches. Oh, they put a new icon on it. I have not seen that. I'm probably just gonna get Burning Servants here. I think I'm gonna get a power 10 here, and then we're gonna call it the end of this video, and then I'll probably do part 2 to power 20, and I'll do some other dungeons like layer 2 and Duke and Ferryman solo, which those should be pretty good. This is supposed to be dungeon only progression, which means I'm not even gonna kill anything outside the dungeons. If I'm not in a dungeon, I'm not killing, which means I'm gonna run away from everything until I get to a dungeon. Which does mean, one thing I could do, I wanna try and drag a player who's fighting me down into layer 2 with me, and then fight him down there, and then fight him to the death and wipe him. So I'm going to try and do that once we start doing layer 2, which will be next time. I'll start doing layer 2 at power 10 or 12. I should be able to kill Chaser at that level. He's not that hard of a boss. I haven't done it in 2 years, but the pattern shouldn't be that hard. I actually had to go over and get the Ignition Union Origin, which that was harder than fighting Chaser, because I have not played this game in a long time, so I don't know most of the map. They have changed the map quite a lot. Can I 2v1 these guys? Oh, not if they're going to be hitting me with those. Alright, just dodge. Just focus on dodging. Oh! Oh! I'm a demon. God, I'm like Gojo. And you're like that guy with the paper bag on his head. Because I misfired and, something. Okay. Can I use the Darksteel Greatsword now? Oh, yeah. Put that on. Alright, that's big. That's very big. I'm gonna just keep putting in proficiency, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be more of a PvE build anyway. With that being said, chat, I don't know how to make a PvE build. Like, I really don't know how to make a PvE build. So, this is just going to be... Honestly, PvE builds aren't really that important. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that. But PvE builds are literally only needed for, what, Diluvian Mechanism? Yeah, Diluvian Mechanism is like the only thing I would even bother with the PvE build for. Like, I've seen people do PvE build and they'll be farming layer 2. Like, really? You're not even going down to Etheron. You're doing Chaser. Why did you make a build for that? You could do that on any build. You could kill Chaser. I've seen people kill Chaser on a freshie. You're telling me you need a build to go down there and kill him in one cycle? Yeah, okay, buddy. I don't care if it saves time. It's a waste of time regardless if you're doing Chaser on a build that can one cycle him anyway. Like, actually, what an abysmal waste of time. Alright, with power 10, I'm going to wrap that up here. We'll probably finish this in a part 2. Oh, Willow Witch. Mastery of the Wisp of Sonic Meditate. What is this? Oh. That's so useful for this build that I was totally going to use that on. Oh, Return to the Dark Ages. Is that even useful on this build? Probably not. So, I'm going to get power 20. We're going to do more stuff in the next one. Seer, Vigil, Longsword, not half bad. So yeah, this is going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see how this one does. I'm probably going to post the part 2 no matter what, just because I'm trying to make a quota, while also uploading to the second channel. So I really hope you guys liked this video. If you didn't, that's too bad. Yeah, that really is just too bad. Anyway, my Messer turned into a Darksteel Greatsword. Hope you all have an amazing day. I love you all as usual, and goodbye. But before goodbye, I almost forgot. Shoutouts to YouTube members Goobka, Drizzy Drake Fan, and Cyberboy21. Buy a YouTube membership of $10 or more if you want a shout out. Buy any YouTube membership to hear my song covers. I love you all. Have an amazing day, and goodbye.